Pokemon Journeys got a new opening in episode 32, which kind of overshadowed the actual episode. We saw a lot in the opening, and I want to talk about some of it for a bit. I want to make this video quick though, so let's head on with it, shall we? The opening started off with Go, Chloe, and Ash together. Seeing them together makes me believe that Chloe will be a part of the journey fairly soon. In what way is still a mystery to me, because we were, well, able to see Chloe in a different area as well, not just with Ash and Go. What could that mean? Chloe in the next scene in the opening was seen at the Cerise laboratory with all the staff. This could mean two things. One, Chloe is going to be a part of the research more, maybe getting her toes dipped into helping with the research that Ash and Go have been working on, and maybe start considering actually being something close to a Pokemon professor. On the other hand, this could just be Chloe hanging around the laboratory, you never know. We were able to see basically all of the legendaries all in a little slideshow. This was a nice touch, but I think it's basically going to be like how the starters in the first opening played out. I doubt Ash and Go will see all of these legendaries just like how they didn't see all the starters from the first opening, but that's just speculation. Like I said, I'm trying to learn from the first opening. An interesting bit actually is the part with Go, Mew, and Zapdos, surprisingly. After all the Pokemon Go caught, Mew is still floating around somewhere. A good way to show this visually in the opening was done with Go falling with Mew while just floating around. The big scene was after this though, with Zapdos. Now this is pretty unexpected, but okay, hear me out. What if that Zapdos in the opening was actually Mew? I mean, it is kind of a big reach, but Mew was seen a little bit before we saw Zapdos come out of the Pokeball Go was holding. Remember Lugia? Well, Mew was turned into a Lugia earlier in the series, and we saw a Lugia in the poster for Journeys before the season even started. Maybe this could be another trick up the anime sleeve. It's very interesting nonetheless, and I'm thrilled to see what Zapdos will have in store with the anime, and especially Go. Seeing Riolu and Farfetch'd, it's obvious now, if it wasn't before, that they will be rivals going forward. They're both very competitive Pokemon, so watching each other grow will just motivate each of them to grow stronger and stronger, hopefully giving us some development worth watching. Maybe even some drama between the two of them could fit somewhere in the middle, you never know. Farfetch'd is the Pokemon that wouldn't care to pick a fight after all. The Darkest Day clip was a big one. I want Darkest Days to be its own separate video on my channel, but holy crap. Go has a Cinderace and Ash has a Lucario here. It looks like Raboot and Riolu will be evolving earlier than I would expect, but I think a lot of the fans will welcome this with open arms, especially with it being a part of the Darkest Days arc. No sign of Mega Evolution or Gigantamaxing from either of them though, so we'll just have to wait and see till that part of the anime comes. From what we can see though, Ash doesn't have a Mega Stone yet, or at least an armband for the Mega Stone. He could be wearing it somewhere else, you never know, but you know, I just wanted to point that out. In terms of the Darkest Days arc, we got to see the Shrine in the Slumbering Weld, which is just more Darkest Days plot. On the topic of Darkest Days, Raihan and Leon could help with Ash and Go during the Darkest Days arc, which makes sense why they're seen together in the pictures in the opening. Next up is what everyone's been excited about. Though there is not much to say about the ALOLA gang, there is a lot to get excited about because I think we have found out which characters we'll be seeing back again first. Our ALOLA gang will be making their spotlight be seen soon in Journeys, which makes me really happy. It would be nice to see Ash go back to where he grew a lot. Last but not least, we got to see Ash and Go's teams, or what we can believe what their teams will mostly look like going forward. Ash has Gengar, Riolu, Pikachu, Farfetch'd, and Dragonite, nothing new there, while Go has Raboot, Sobble, Heracross, Scyther, and Flygon. Man, I feel like Go sets flames everywhere. Go having Flygon, from what I have seen, has been setting flames everywhere. I mean, I guess it's better for me because I like Go, but man, I don't know what to think sometimes. If I think one thing, people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, he likes Go. And on the other hand, if I think another thing, it's just not gonna be my true thoughts. I don't know. Either way, I'm happy to see Go finally building up a team of his own. It's a sign for improvement and especially bonding with his Pokemon. And with that, that's everything that interested me. Don't say I forgot Aerodactyl, I didn't. I just don't think there was enough there in the opening to talk about it in this video. But I just talked about it in this video. Whatever. The opening went above and beyond, giving us Anapoke fans many things to look forward to. Lucario, Cinderace, Darkest Days, and Alola are just some of the events that showed up. Are you excited? I'm pretty excited. You know who else is excited? This person, because she's not in the opening.